Hi there, welcome back to Just Making It. My name's Matt, and we are going to try to bale some hay today before the storm hits. But before that, I want to show you two ways that I water my cows. The first way is the pond. And this is my second and preferred way to water the cows, a new tire water system. This tire water system is my preferred method to water the cows because we all know what kind of damage they could do around a pond. So eventually, I plan on fencing in the pond and have them use this tire water system more. Now this water trough, this well for this water trough is fairly new. So there was some sulfur in it, but the more we run it, the cleaner it gets. So we're going to go ahead and turn it back on. For the people out there that never seen a water system like this, that's a float right there. As the water rises, that blue float rises, and there's a valve right there. When the float reaches a certain distance, which is adjusted by the cord on the float, the water stops. So I have to come down here by the water well, and I've got this right here. I got to take the cover off. See that valve down at the bottom there? I've got to turn it, and that'll allow the water to go up to our water tank. Well, I turned the valve. The water should be coming through. See how clean the water is. Oh yeah, a lot cleaner. It's going to take a lot of water to fill this tire up, but these guys are going to be happy. We're using this pump. I'm cleaning the valve right there, see that? Using some pressure. Pretty handy. Now that thing works good in a situation like this, but remember, I showed you in a previous video, we have electricity on here. On the top, there's an outlet. So we can hook up an electric pump if we have to, and pump the water out. But I got that in the mail, and I just wanted to try it out. And it looks like it's going to work pretty good. I actually need something to pump like oil, and they recommend just to pump water with that. Something light. But it'd be nice to find something heavy duty so I could pump oil out. Since we just got done cleaning this out, as we bring the water up, I want to pump a little bit out just to make sure that, you know, suck some of that stuff out. But it's nice and clean now. And I don't want to put any detergent or any cleaners in this. That's very unsafe for the cows. We got hay down. Look at the sky. I just heard thunder. We're going to go ahead and rake it today and bale it tomorrow. Well, we might have to wait. Good thing we have a tedder. Look at that. They're just waiting for the fresh water. They actually want me to put them into a new pasture. There's Jelly Roll right there. He's a breeder. Looks like he's next to Spunky. Good boy, Jelly Roll. He's like, get out of my way. Okay, girls, you're gonna have water here in a couple minutes. It's been about 20 minutes now. Let's go back to the water trough. Look at this. You can see the bottom real nice. Look how clean that is. Somebody said to put goldfish in here, and that'll keep everything clean and stuff. I don't know. Yeah, look, the float's working good. Very nice. Nice and clean. Look at the level on my tire. You see that right there? It's perfect. Now it should stay like that, but you can adjust it. Like I said earlier, there's a string on that float that's tied to that float. You can adjust the level. So when that goes up, it starts floating, it should shut off. So when they drink, the water goes down, the float goes down, turns on that valve underneath. Woo! It's coming down. The cows are way back there headed for the woods. I cut some hay yesterday. We weren't able to get to it. I seen this little storm coming. We're gonna have to ted it really good now. The thing of it is, tomorrow's supposed to be nice, but the day after tomorrow it's supposed to rain again. So hopefully we don't lose the hay. Here's this hay that just got drenched. We didn't rake it, it's still flat. So there's still a lot of green to it, see? So let's go get the tedder and fan it out. I just got done tedding this field. It's maybe 4 or 5 acres, maybe. And I cut it about 2 days ago. And I knew that there was rain in the forecast. Well, what happened? It rained yesterday. It got hit twice. But the good thing about it is that I left it flat. And another good thing is that you can see it's not real thick. So this is an incident where I'm glad that the hay's not thick, believe it or not. We got hit by a frost late and it stunted the hay. So the hay's not real thick this year. So tedding it really helps. It's going to dry it out. I have to get it baled today because it's going to rain tonight at 1 a.m. Here's the hay. Even though it got rained on twice, it's not really all that bad. There she goes. See, that hay is not thick, and that's actually going to help us in a situation that we're in. If it was real thick, I'd be in trouble, because there's a 100% chance of rain tomorrow. There we go, we got the rake hooked up to the 6115D John Deere. As you get into newer equipment and new technology, you have more to hook up. You got more monitors, more wires. Check this out. I've got an older round baler, New Holland 678. let me show you what I got to hook up on it. All right, here we go. We're going to hook up the baler. Watch how fast this is. I'm going to put my pin in. I'm going to clip it. I've got 2 hydraulics, and I've got 2 outlets on my tractor. So we're going to plug this in. We're going to plug this in. We're going to hook up our PTO shaft. Okay. We got to hook up our beeper. This baler has a beeper. It doesn't have a monitor or anything. So it just beeps to let you know when the bale's done and when it's ready. So we're going to go ahead and plug it in up here. Okay, last but not least, I got to get on the other side and lower my jack. There you go. It's all hooked up, ready for the field. I just want to say too that when you're starting out farming and you're starting from scratch like I did, this is all you need. You don't need the fancy technology just to start out. If you want to make round bales, this is the simplest way right here. Here's the twine that I'm using to wrap the bales with in my baler. I use the Cecil twine. It's 16,000, and 1 pack, which is 1 roll on each side, will do me about 30-35 bales. Now the reason why I use the Cecil twine and not plastic is that it rots, and in the fall when I go to feed it to the cows, I don't even need a knife to take it off. It's real easy. So, and I'm only moving the bales 1 extra time after I get them to the house. Lisa's still out there tedding, so I got the rake ready. I'm going to be checking the hay here in about another hour. The sun's hitting it good. Got sort of a little breeze, not too much. And then we'll check it, we'll rake it, and we'll see if we can bale it. Gonna head out now and check the hay. I'm gonna take the hay rake with me. It should be close to being ready. Let's check the hay here. Oh yeah, it's crunchy. Let's go ahead and start raking. Well, this little field took about 15 minutes. See how the hay looks here. Pretty nice rows. Take a look. Not bad. Yep, we're gonna let it sit a little bit longer before I start baling. As long as that sun keeps shining. Lisa's gonna jump on the tractor and start raking. I'm gonna go back to the house. I might start baling. There she goes. I did a video way back on a food plot that I planted. I want to show you what that food plot looks like. It actually needs mowed. Look at that. That is tall. Looking good. I'll probably mow it like next week here. Getting ready to bale this field. Okay, let's go at it. See what it looks like. Nice. I'll put the moisture tester in it here when I'm done. Yeah, it's not too bad. I think we're gonna be okay. Barrel number 2. Feels pretty good. Let's keep on baling. I got my moisture tester here. Let's check out a bale, see what it reads. See, I knew it'd be a little bit high. Look here, 26%. I like it right around 12 to 14. That's what happens when the weather pushes you. Got rained on twice. We got rain coming tonight. I had to bale it. So what I'll do is I'll put these bales to the side and probably feed them first. Or if we end up having a drought, they'll go first. Well, my bale count was low, especially in these 2 fields. But it was a rough spring. We had a late frost. It sort of stunted the hay. It didn't get real high, got tops on it real quick. So if I cut it now, maybe we'll get a good second cutting. And we're looking at, I'd like to get 500 of these made this year. So come along with me on my journey to doing that. We're going to be making a lot of hay, and we're going to do a lot of other things in between. Thanks again for watching Just Making It. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. These cows want to go into another pasture already. I just put them in the one. Right there's Inferno. He's all over a cow right there. they are spoiled. They've got all kind of pasture on the other side.